tide is setting, so you know what that's like. It's time to tune in with Mona on Lots of Tea tonight.
She's famous with the makeup and a wavy song just right.
She's gonna spill the tea on her talk show, that's right. We're gonna speak on topics that might be hard to take. But understand we gotta until the whole wide world's awake. Let's not waste another moment and get on with the show. Cause it's time to get things started. Why don't we get things started?
You better get things started.
On the most sensational, informational, celebrational, conversational. Now it's time for Mona and the Show.
Well, hello, everybody. How are we doing on this fabulous Thursday night? We are doing great here at Lotz Productions. Going with a little new look tonight with my straight hair. I don't know. I'm digging it. We'll take a poll later to see if how you're digging it. We got people obviously that are going to be straggling in because of we had a little. Sometimes StreamYard does that. I'm gonna have to ask them why, but sometimes it doesn't want to go to our Facebook account or to the YouTube account. So it wasn't streaming to Facebook. So that's why we had to ixnay it and start all over. So we'll wait for everybody to come in. If you're joining us right now, be sure to tell us where you're tuning in from. We want to know where you're tuning in from and all that jazz so that we can give a shout out to you. If it's your first time, let us know that too. We're happy to have all of you here joining us and over in YouTube land too. Welcome. We have a great show lined up for you tonight. It has been some crazy weather up here in Ohio. We've had some really crazy weather. And Marge and I were we were spent. Not really sick, but just worn out, getting everything ready for Pride and what have you on that. So we're sorry that we had to we canceled the last show, right? Was that the last show? Yes. And that show is actually going to be, it's going to be the next show with the author Todd. I don't know how to say his last name unless it's in front of me. Who has wrote, I think, the biggest selection of drag books in the world. He's got 31 books. He just did his 31st book, which is the Who's Who of Drag International. There's how many queens in this one? I think 100 and something was what the final count was. So, of course, I'm in that book. If you haven't got any of his books, you can get them on Amazon. We were actually, the last several books were #1 selling on Amazon. So that's great. Support our LGBTQ plus community out there that have businesses and authors like this that are selling on Amazon and what have you. So it is great to have all of you here tonight. If you have not, please go to our YouTube, which is Lots of Tea with Mona 232. I don't know why they have that added to at the end, but whatever. So we want you to like and like that and follow. Is that what you're doing? You like and follow. My microphone or my headphones were twisted on my back. So you like and follow us on YouTube, share it, do all that good stuff. Watch it from there if you can. If you'd rather, we would prefer you to watch it on YouTube because we want to grow our. So how the logistics work with YouTube is that people have to watch it in order for you to be put into a live stream where people can watch it live. So it's actually going live, but no one's can really see it unless you are subscribed. We want it to go out there where it is in their face, like it is in Facebook, where it just automatically goes into their stream. And so that we can get the word out and the message out that we have for everyone. So next show I have is not till November, if you're following me anywhere. November 26th, 5th. I was one day off. November 25th. So that's Thanksgiving, Christmas. Thanksgiving, Christmas, we'll call it, the 25th of November. I'll be in Medina at Drag Me to Dinner with a phenomenal cast. Of course, Gingerella, who was my co-hostess for New Year's Eve Drag in the New Year for Pride. And we have Vivian Vendetta Sinclair, Peach Fuzz, Cherry Veneer, if she's able to walk by then. And then the new queen, what's her name? Justine Case. Yes, I'm excited to meet her. Here she's a lot of fun to be with and what have you. So we got a new queen going to be joining us that night as well. And I'll be pulling out some old and some new for Christmas. Of course, I'm probably going to bring out my favorite Christmas song of all times. And it's my Christmas horror medley. It's really fun and it's a lot of fun. So and to our special guests and everybody that's in the back scenes here, if you please would share the feed also to your Facebook page as well, we'd appreciate it. So this past Saturday, I got to perform at the Interbout nightclub with my Styles family. This is why I can't have long. Do you see this? This is why I can't have long straight hair because I won't stop doing this. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it. I had to wear a hat because I cannot do it without that. I have to have height. So we celebrated 20 years of drag. 20 years. Can you believe that? 20 years. I've been doing it. We're thinking about 15, 10, 12. I'll have to look. I think it's 12. So Samantha Styles, my drag grandmother, who started with Danielle Vasquez, as you all know her from our first show when we came back this year. He started 20 years ago, and then my drag father, I think, was the third or fourth child of hers. And there's hundreds of us out there. But I actually had a drag father. I think I've told that story before. But it was such a wonderful, wonderful night. If you go ahead and let everybody see, you got to put it all up in there. She has to restart everything. Actually, has to put everything back into the feed because it was in the other show that we lost. So. But family there from that aren't performing anymore came out to support. It was great to see them, Carly and Jamie and Logan Styles. My little brother was there. God, it brought back so many memories. My mother, Carmen Gray, one of my first mothers, one of three mothers. So there's all of us that performed and those that were in attendance of the Styles family reunion. There's me and Samantha, the icon, the legend. And my dad, Skylar Styles, showed up from Florida. He surprised all of us. It was great. And then Karma Gray's there with the beard and Logan with his little chin strap beard over there. But I remember, Logan going through his transition and everything. But Karma Gray, she's a hoot. She's a hoot. And we, just seeing her, it just brought back so many memories. And it was like when we never left skipped a beat. Like it was like we never left. We had all these years between us. I think it was like 6 years that we haven't all seen each other. So she was a little intoxicated, and I was going to play the video of me singing, but I couldn't get it to upload correctly last night. I was tired. I was just like, just forget it. But when she hands me my tips, she's like, "This is all the money I have left, and I'm tipsy." And I start laughing because like she just is rambling off while I'm singing. But it was great to see them, and Hope was there, which was Blade Styles, which was Skylar's first drag child, was there. Hope Sweeney, she's a phenomenal tattoo artist. If you're in the Youngstown, Boardman, Warren area, Northeast Ohio, wherever you need a tattoo artist, go look up Hope Sweeney. I believe she has her own tattoo studio. So. But it was great. I met legends there, Lady Angelica, who I heard stories of, and she came out of retirement just to perform for that night. It was absolutely wonderful. Scarlett O'Hara was there. God, I can't. If I start naming people, I'm going to miss them. But it was absolutely a great time. We had the Go-Go Boys dancing on the bars. It was like old time. It's like old time. The values that I've talked about on my show, or I've talked to my drag children, are still there. Like Samantha's like. Okay, get down. She didn't even have to say anything. Everybody was already on the floor, like mingling before the show. And then it was like time for the show to start. And we were like ready to go. Everyone changed, ready to go. It was like you were on time. You did it because she instilled those values into her children, that instilled to their children, that passed it on like I've passed on to my children. And my children, I do have great grandkids. Yeah, I have one. Wow, I'm getting old. But it was a fabulous time, and we thank Vernon and PJ out at the Interval nightclub in Akron for allowing us to have this wonderful night. It was just a fun night. The audience was great. So shout out to them, Samantha Styles. We love you, and thank you for bringing us 20 years of fabulous drag. So again, just remember to like and share us on YouTube and Facebook, and especially go to our website and subscribe because you can get up to date on details and all that good stuff at www.lotzproductions.org. That's www.lotzproductions.org. Go there and subscribe to our web page. All right, so without further ado, we're going to move into In Other News. I put a lot of new stuff on Ashley. She's just loving it. All right. So in other news, here we are. So first and foremost, we want to honor and pray for the families of the 6-year-old Palestine boy. I don't know if you saw this. He was brutally murdered by a 71-year-old man in Chicago. His mother was attacked as well. Do you have that clip? That picture? I'm sorry. There we go. He's a 6-year-old boy. He was stabbed 26 times and fatally killed by this man because of what's going on in the Middle East. So say a little prayer for their family. I just can't imagine. I mean, a 6-year-old boy being stabbed 26 times and the mother being attacked as well in their apartment. This man lived in their apartment. The crime is being labeled a hate crime because the family is Muslim, and they know it has to do with the ongoing conflicts in the Middle East. This man is being charged with first-degree murder and battery as well. Also, this past weekend, a television icon from my days in the 70s, 80s, and even until now, if you don't know who Suzanne Summers is, she lost her battle with cancer this past weekend. She was well known for her role on Three's Company, which was one of my favorite shows. She was Chrissy Snow on there, and she kept the audience in stitches. She was just that bubbly, airheaded blonde, and she had this laugh like she would like hee hee hee, and then go, it was a snort laugh, like that was her laugh, and it would bring you to tears like every time. But she played this role, and it was like if you've never watched Three's Company, this is like old TV. This is like what TV is. Like this is where it started. Like there's nothing out there nowadays that we had in the 70s and the 80s that can even compare to Three's Company. And gosh, what else? There was Nell Carter, Give Me a Break. That was such a good one. Different Strokes, The Facts of Life. But Three's Company, Jack Ripper, which was played by Jack Tripper, played by John Ritter. He was moving in with his friends, and they're both girls. Well, you can't do that, back in the day. So he pretended that he was gay. And Don Knotts played the first landlord, Mr. Furley, and he was hysterical. If you know Don Knotts, he was hysterical. But she is just someone she has done so much in charity and things like that. Just a well-known icon. So just remember her and her family this week as well. Big news and coming out for American filmmaker, writer, actor, and artist John Waters has finally received his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He is now 77 years old. He rose to fame in the early 70s for his transgressive cult films, including Multiple Maniacs, Pink Flamingo, and Female Trouble. He wrote and directed, and I didn't know this, wrote and directed the comedy Hairspray, and has written such classics films. This is the one I didn't know, Crybaby, which is it's kind of like a dark twist on Grease, I guess you could say. Serial Mom and Polly Esther. His films contain elements of postmodern comedy and surrealism, and he often worked with actor and legendary drag queen. Does anybody know? Anybody out there know? Divine. She's the one with big eyebrows and like Yeah. So that's where, he did all the dark stuff like that, and she was, that was her thing because she was brilliant at what she did. So congratulations to another LGBTQ member for his walk of fame. And then, okay, so you all remember the controversial TikTok transgender woman who was put on the Bud Light can? Y'all remember this? She has been named Dylan Mulvaney. Is that how you say it? Mulvaney. She has been named Attitude Magazine's Woman of the Year. So good for her. Look at that. She's also Kid Rock. I mean, what is he going to do? I don't even know what Attitude Magazine is. Is that a woman's magazine or? But Woman of the Year, that's wonderful. And then get this, Trevor Project, which is big, this is huge, named her the Trevor Project Suicide Prevention Advocate of the Year. So congratulations to her and to everyone who's not drinking Bud Light because of her. So she has not let anything stop her, which is what we promote and preach here. Don't let anything stand in your way. Do it, reach for the stars, and be you at all times. Another little quick thing here. On October 11th was National Coming Out Day, and the Human Rights Campaign released 3 new guides to help ethnic individuals come out with their culture. Issues coming out are, they had I lost that whole thing. I bet you know what I did. I bet you I erased it. Anyway, it's they have a one for African Americans, for Latinos and Asians on how to come out to your culture, because that's a difference in just coming out. That's a culture has a whole other thing than the religion does. You could have religion beliefs against you and your culture beliefs, what have you. So they have created these how-to books, which are wonderful. They already do have ones for gay, lesbian, and bisexuals, as well as transgender and allies. And you can get those on their site. Oh, there it is. It must have moved over to that thing. See? The books named are Coming Out, Living Authentically a Black LGBTQ plus Americans, Coming Out, Living Authentically as LGBTQ plus Latin Americans, and Coming Out, Living Authentically as LGBTQ plus Asian Americans. So go to the website, the Human Rights Campaign, and you can get the books from there. They do wonderful work, and we are so happy that we have someone like this around that works adamantly for our community. So, all right. We've got a lot to discuss. I ran through that like as fast as I could because we have so much to discuss. We have a wonderful guest tonight. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for her?
She's the co-hostess with more personality than wigs. Give it up for Large Marge.
What's going on? Where? Oh.
I'm not on live.
You're not what?
You can't see me.
Yes.
I love that intro.
Do you like it here again?
What the fuck did I do here? That look like the Joker.
With more personality than wigs. Give it up for Large Marge.
She's the personality with more lipstick on her face than on her lips. The Large Marge.
What are you like?
How are you?
Tonight? I am a mix between. I'm doing great. I have this new wig. We're trying.
I love it.
Black. It's like dark purple to light purple, right?
Very
Very long. Stop touching it. That's why I can't wear straight hair. I do not look good without.
I feel that's why I can't stop touching it.
The hat. That's just my thought. But without the hat on, I look like Ozzy Osbourne. Thanks to my good friend Devin. That was the first thing he said. And I said, where's fucking Sharon? To my house. That's what I was doing, eating pizza right before the show.
I chose to wear a tie tonight in honor of the fact that we have a presidential candidate on. I've stuffed it into my cleavage.
I almost did this patriotic feel thing, but I didn't. Because I
did the tie and like the derby hat.
You do. You're like Little Women.
I was thinking the hooker in the Pretty Woman, but yeah, Little Women is fine.
Did she wear the hooker and Pretty Woman? She wore a little hat like that and like a tie.
She went to the Derby at one point and
Oh,
stomped the grass, and then she maybe had a tie on during something. My husband asked me if I was attempting to look like a hooker tonight. So, you know, I said yes every day. Every day's hooker day.
I guess I should inform you now and everyone else. Mr. Azevado had to leave. His he's having technical issues with his sound.
Oh no!
Back in and out, and it's not working for him. So he said he would get back with us and schedule for another time.
Okay. Oh,
But
what
he
are we gonna do for a guest star tonight?
Well, we're gonna you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take calls then. We're gonna talk to the audience.
Well, listen, I'm going to tell you something about Suzanne Summers because you missed a big chunk of info on Suzanne Summers. That is, I have been taking it very personally lately. Suzanne Summers, in her later years after developing the Thigh Master, which never worked for me, wrote a couple of really good books on going through perimenopause and menopause naturally. And she all these natural hormones and supplements that you can take for perimenopause and menopause, all of which I'm on now because I'm 90. I'm fucking Samantha in Sex and the City, and I take all the hormones for the menopause now. That's my life. It's all supplements.
Like premenopausal because you're not going through the changes already.
No, I had a hysterectomy 2 years ago. I'm going through the change. I'm going to have a hot flash mid-show and have to take all my clothes off. Yes.
That's interesting. Well, that'll be a whole new topic, won't it? A whole new show there.
Look at, I even changed my name to VP of Uranus.
I love it. There is, but you know what?
I'm the vice president of Uranus.
You know, Logan was here that night when we showed everything, and they were watching The Masked Singer, and he belts out because they were doing, "I'm your Venus," and he yells out, "I'm Uranus, your desire." I'm going to rewrite it.
I'm Uranus. I'm on fire.
I'm rewriting it. I am.
Excellent.
I just want to see. I just want to see something real quick. Don't mind me. But so yeah, we'll have to schedule Mr. Azevado again because he has a great story. He actually pulled out of the race. So this is correct. This is how we want to do it because now it's showing. So we want to share from the Lots of Tea page to our actual pages instead of it going all separate ways because that was getting like confusion to the system. And that's why we couldn't do the hashtag.
You said pull out, and hold on, I'm getting a Red Bull delivery. Please come in.
Oh, do you have a waiter?
Oh, but no, I have a husband. Thank you.
I love that. Red Bull gives you wings.
You said pull out, and I just need to let you know that I learned the correct medical term for pulling out, and I've always just referred to it as pull and pray because I'm going to Catholic school. So, but it's called
pull and pray.
Coitus interruptus.
This bitch. Aren't you glad that my stuff is working?
Yes, I am. Coitus interruptus, aka pull and pray. Sex. Coitus is sex. So interrupting sex. Like stopping. Yes. Coitus interruptus. I'm going to say that 50 more times on this show tonight. Do we have an astrology guy on tonight, or do we have Yaga?
You know what? We might pull him on. Someone want to? Is he around? Is he watching? Anthony, would you like to join us tonight too? We could do yours too. There's 3 people. It's just us.
We're just doing a private party tonight, man.
Yay! You know what? I think it's just a weird night. It's been weird all day. That's why I'd like to see what Anthony has to say. Let's call him.
Yeah, let's get his read on the day.
Huh?
Let's get his read on the day.
Let's talk about our last show with Veranda and Lanai.
I can't. I'm obsessed. Veranda Lanai is like the woman I've always wanted to be in life, but never could pull off. Talk about coitus interruptus.
The what?
You didn't hear any of that, did you?
No, because I was
dialing the freaking phone.
Well, I think he's on my. Okay, I gotta go to my opponent page. It was. Listen, when I got off air that night, I was a little scared. Not scared so much for myself, but I'm like, she faces so much. Any of us could face that.
Oh, absolutely. No, absolutely. She does. Yes, 100%.
I mean, they are after her 24 hours a day. It's like, and she
it has to be utterly exhausting.
It has to be. Oh, he said, yeah, I'm down. Oh, wait. That was from a question earlier. Want to come on live?
I don't want to know.
On live now. Our guest had to cancel. Our guest had to cancel. So anyway, let's see what he has to say. Anthony Gibson, if that's your real name. Ace of one.
Is Anthony Gibson a BG?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't have my Alexa down here. All right.
Googling that right now.
So and thank you for offering the help for those lovely people that went through so much trouble.
Absolutely.
Even if it's just helping them find somebody too, whatever. But she actually went live when I got off. She was live, and she was
okay.
Her show and for people to tune in, huh? Maurice Gibb.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
A couple letters, right?
Maurice Gibb, same thing.
So she went live and was talking about how she was just on her show and that she had a great time and explain what the things that we were doing, what the great works that we're doing and things like that, and that people should tune into us. And then she just went on like a talk of different things, and I was very nice. I loved it. Just hearing her talking, she's drinking another little veranda Lanai.
Nice.
I have to eat this pizza right here because there ain't nobody else watching. I'm starved, but let me tell you what this pizza is. What is she looking at? What are you looking at?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
You're above my camera, and I've not yet figured out how to fix my life and change that. My camera is here, and then the screen is above it. So but you're way up here.
My camera's right
so it's
here.
Weird. Yeah, and my clients are probably all losing their minds because of it too. It's annoying.
It's shooting down at me. This is the best pizza creation combo that I do. Thin crust, barbecue sauce, ham, and pineapple. Girl.
You're one of those people.
It is so good.
So is Yaya at work? Is Yaya working at Arby's still?
I don't know. We haven't seen her forever.
I know. Is she coming on the show tonight?
She said she was.
Okay.
But before we do that, listen to this. Let's give a round of applause to Lyft, not Uber. Lyft now allows transgender people to pick what gender they want to pick them up.
Oh, that's excellent. That's
beautiful?
Excellent. Yes. Yes.
Well, we have a little thing that I made that I actually forgot to put up.
Oh, nice. Yay.
Yeah.
You should be able to mark your ride, like if you're the driver, mark your ride if you're like LGBTQ friendly.
Yeah. That's
like you do on like OkCupid, where you mark your profile that you're LGBTQ friendly.
Heaven forbid.
Or that you've been COVID vaccinated.
Yeah, screw that. Because heaven forbid you're in a car with a transphobe and get murdered.
Well, right. Or sexually assaulted. Yes, absolutely.
Assaulted or dropped off in the middle of the,
one time I was in a cab in Mexico and somebody dropped me off. We were trying to go to a beach and somebody dropped us off just like in the middle of fucking nowhere. And I was like, I'm going to die here. I'm going to die here. I'm going to die here. It was bad. And then I just hailed another cab.
I drove for Uber. Like, I'm thinking about doing it again because it's good money, girl. Not around here.
Oh, I bet.
I go to, Lake County and Cleveland, but yeah, it's great money. It's fast, easy. You know what the best time to drive it? Do you know what Screw that. That's too much driving and dropping and driving. You got to get out of the car all the time. You got to go in there. You got to make sure I'm not doing all that.
You got to teach Truvy to carry the bags to the step.
Yeah, people don't tip and all that. Like, well, I could do that, or get a drone. I may have a drone. I could just, have it go and just take it to them. I'm not doing all that. I did it for like 3 times. Not even a.
No.
Deliveries turned it off my phone. I was like, nope.
Oh.
It's time to go drive Uber. I shouldn't tell people because then they're going to go do it.
Is it noon?
3 a.m.
Oh, I bet. I imagine. Yeah, of course. When the bars after the bars close, people are wandering around on the street.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, I leave here at 3:30. So I got.
So what are you picking up the people that like are doing the walk of shame? Oh,
going to work and getting off work. That third shift to first shift switch.
Oh,
nice. The third shift people, they've slept all night, so they're super nice. They're excited. They want to go home and do their thing, and oh my gosh, and it's good money. And you can work just like from there to like 10 o'clock in the morning. Done. Rest of your day.
That's an excellent job.
Yeah, make
a wonderful job.
I'm thinking about it. My face looks really long in this wig, doesn't it?
Yeah, your lips look really good tonight, though. Like really good.
My corners, getting the corners correct.
Yeah, really. Yeah, mine are just smeared, but no, yours they're perfect.
Thanks. Well, thank you. So are yours.
No, they're definitely not.
You're like that little duck. What's that little duck's name? Oh, he's like a little quacky. Okay, so anyway, thank you, Lyft. Wonderful for them. We're going to go into, I don't know what we're going to call it. I need everybody to vote. Give us a name, because I can't call it Quote of the Week.
Why?
Because you know why? I can't freaking pick one.
Oh,
so I don't call it Mad Libs, Marge's Mad Libs, Madness.
You were talking about 80s shows.
For you.
You were talking about 70s and 80s shows, and I don't know if you remember the show The Great Space Race with all the cartoon characters got together, and there was a big giant shark on there, and the shark's name was Jabberjaws, and that is what my babysitter used to call me. Thank you, Terry Joe.
Yes.
Terry Joe. You now work for Children's Services, and you called me Jabberjaws as a 3-year-old.
Calling her out on.
I am. I love her. She's fantastic. But she called me Jabberjaws, and so that name stuck. So you could call it Jabberjaws. Marge can't shut up.
He did something though. Jabberjaws, wasn't he like kind of a voice or? Well, I know he had a voice, but because you got the like that little Snagglepuss.
Snagglepuss, yeah.
Remember, he just laughed.
I don't remember what Jabberjaws did or where it came from, but I do remember being referred to as that as a child quite often.
Oh, Motormouth. Boca Grande, Mrs. King in Spanish, whatever, Mrs. King. Becky Beeman, hi, Jabberjaws. Is that what he did? Why did she know everything?
So you did play the Jabberjaws theme song when you introduced the quote of the week.
Yeah, well, I started to write you a song to the theme of the nanny. Sass, but no class. That's as far as I got. It worked. It was beautiful. She has sass, but no class.
She's from Queens. She's from Queens. That's in that song. You have to add something about Beulah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm working
make it rhyme with Beulah. Work on that. Throw that in there.
Absolutely.
What is the quote
I feel like I'm like a gothic Winona.
I'm feeling a little Stevie Nicks, which I feel like Gothic Winona actually is Stevie Nicks. So
yeah, that's a good. I could sing. What is Stevie Nicks song?
Sing some Leather and Lace or some Landslide.
Sing that. There's nothing like Stevie Nicks. But anyway, we're gonna go into our. It's the quote of the week right now, but I need everybody to give us a name. Put it in the comments for what you think we should call Marge's funny little remarks that she makes throughout the day or during her shows. That puts me on edge and makes me draw.
Quote me! Look, we all think we know what a quote really is, but we don't listen to it, because a quote is a verb and a quote is a noun, a quotation profound, and I'm here to break it down.
I have like this fantasy. I'm going to tell you about my fantasy right now. Penis on my face still. I'm gonna type up.
We give away adult prizes.
Like double dongs? You giving me a double dong if I win bingo? Get a double dong? Strap on?
It all depends on what I got in my prize box, my big pink box.
Bitch, I'm gonna be up in that prize box in about 5 minutes. I'm going to bingo right now. I gotta go. I gotta leave. I gotta go to bingo right now.
Be up in your
I'm like a little old lady. Love me some bingo.
Is it a double dog? Do I get a double dog?
Yeah.
Double dog? A strap on?
Strap on?
I was dying. Because, I just play the episode. Like, I just have it playing while I'm, like, doing other things. And then when I start laughing at you, I'm like, when I go, oh my God.
She was so refined, and I just couldn't
but she's not.
control myself.
And that was the thing. Like, she's in, like, her study. She's, like, in her, like, little den area with her little Cosmo glass.
Her legs crossed. That's all I'm like. Your legs are crossed. Nah, man. I'm sitting on my foot. Like,
right.
Fuck that shit.
She loved it. But
like, I have shoes on.
Right. I've got shorts on at the bottom of me. So we got your quote of the week, and we are going to do. What do we have for Team BFF? Angels, you're slacking. Slacker, Team BFF. Hashtag BFF, everybody. Hashtag BFF for your.
I'm hashtagging this tonight. Oh, I can't.
BFF.
Why not?
That was the theme song. Jabba draws.
Marge's mic drop.
Bomb drops. Marge's
jaw drop.
That's a good one. Oh, this is cute. We got like a couple of different colors of silver and a copper.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's very pretty.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It looks like
this one right here, the second one is really dark gray, silver.
Why do you continually pick things that stick? Jesus Christ. I can't. I want that. Shit.
I have. Well, we just
took log in.
My bad. That's really pretty too. Oh, I like that.
Oh, I really like the first one. Does look like a vagina though. I really like that.
Oh, you're right. It does. Oh my God,
that's nice. Stop, that's mine. I want that. Where do I get that, Angel? Where does it tell? Is there a link that I could go online and order that?
Of course, there is that
we can throw across the screen like a link. Yeah, or am I putting too much on Ashley? Sorry.
Yeah, it comes. Well, Well, they're in the commercial.
Oh, they're in the commercial. They have a whole commercial.
Send you the link. What is the link? So we have it. She said she'll send it.
Excellent, because I want that necklace.
You know what? Security, please. Excuse me, security. Hello, security. Yeah, we have security now. Just kidding.
Security?
Yeah, when people get ready, it's want to hit. Security, please. Excuse me, security. Hello, security. Right? I love it.
I've heard that too many times in my life.
Look at Devin Kraft watching us.
When I get rowdy.
Minji Daitho's in the living room upstairs. Watch you from upstairs. Team BFF, we're going to go to our commercial break and come back with our favorite time. What is it?
A little tea time.
No, it's still the tea. We're going to teabag it. We'll be back right after these few messages. Hey everyone, it's Mona Lotz. Everyone's always asking me, where do I get my necklaces from? Well, that answer is Team BFF from Paparazzi. That's right, Team BFF. Look them up on Facebook. It's easy, Team BFF from Paparazzi. AH Manufacturing LLC is your crowdsourced solution to expedite product assembly. We offer electronic assembly and hand assembly, and we also offer 3D printing services. Contact us today at the email provided. Again, AH Manufacturing LLC, your proud source solution. Are you and your family looking for the perfect puppy? Well, what if I told you that would be simple? You'd probably say that I was crazy, right? because we all know raising a new puppy is never simple. But Truvy and her littermates went through what is called puppy culture, where they were given obstacles and challenges at the early age of 2 weeks old. They listen to fireworks and thunderstorms, so they're used to it, and they don't respond to it when it happens. Many other things, just like being housebroken and crate trained. She even sits down when it's time to eat instead of jumping all around like a crazy puppy. You don't believe me? Here, watch this.
Mommy Jill has made a good impression, hasn't she? Because here sits every day when I get your food, and I'm going to go over here because we're going to put a little water, and she's real excited about it. And watch, she'll sit. And she'll go over here and sit. Because she's a good girl. She makes her turn. A little water in it. Watch this excitement right here. And I'm going to put a little water in that right here. And it goes right to her bowl. There knows where her bowl is. They eat their breakfast.
So, if you're ready for that perfect puppy, contact Jill at 440-858-7273 or contact her at Facebook at Muddy Puppy Farm. Puppy's so good, you'll be glad they're a muddy puppy. And Truvy has 3 of her sisters still left back at the farm. They're looking for the best homes, so contact Jill today. Oh,
Tea time.
look at our new tea timer.
Oh, I like that.
Do you like it?
I
Never
do.
cared hard on
It's
it.
very
So
cute.
like diarrhea dropping everywhere. You know what Ashley just
Okay.
told me? I was going to start deleting stuff off the feed so that it wasn't in her way, and she goes, "Don't touch nothing."
Don't touch anything.
I go, "She just told me don't touch something." She goes, "Yeah, I did."
Don't
She did.
touch.
Uh-oh, my battery is not.
Who's our tea bagger tonight? I'm excited about
No,
tea
the first
bagging.
one. The first one has to do with the book band. Put that up for us.
The book ban?
It's a book banning on
Oh,
this book. Stella,
read me a story, Stella.
can you see why?
Because she's upside down.
The author's
Marie
last
Louise Gay.
it's banned.
They banned a book because her last name is Gay.
Mm-hmm. Swear. This is from The Advocate.
That's
Can you
dumb.
believe that?
My last name is Eaton. Are they going to ban a book because I'm Eaton?
No, they're going
I'm
to
going
make
to stop
you.
right there. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to stop right there.
They're going to say, "Quit eating."
Quit eating.
That's what they tell me all the time. Look, I'm eating. I'm starved. I'm starved.
I mean, this is dumb. What state are they doing this in? Yes. Is it Florida?
Florida. Mm-hmm.
Of course. They only read AARP magazines down there anyways, so it's fine.
I was here by myself with Truvy, and I'm like looking around the room, and I'm like, "Is this real?" Like I thought somebody was going to prank me. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that seems like a hoax. But it's not. Because it's
No.
Florida. That's Florida.
So ready for this?
Uh-huh.
I think it's reported that U.S. Republican Lauren Boebert, do we all remember her?
She the I got felt up at Beetlejuice lady.
The Colorado Republican known for her stand opposition of drag shows. Like she's all against it. And vocal criticism of the LGBTQ plus community. He's
Mhm.
under scrutiny. Guess why? And it's not about Beetlejuice. No idea.
Bobert.
Okay, so she's under scrutiny because her reports show that she used campaign cash at Hooch
To get her
Craft
boobs
Cocktail
done.
Bar in Aspen, Colorado. An LGBTQ plus friendly bar that's hosted drag shows and is the bar co-owned by her infamous ex. Not the guy that she was there with. He's another owner of the bar.
I can't with that freaking clip art emoji of her face with the eyelashes.
Yeah, you're like,
that's hilarious. She's a hypocrite. I mean, that's it. She's a hypocrite.
Wait, it gets even better. So her campaign financial reports show that she actually spent several $100s at Gallagher's bar, according to Politico. The outlet found that she spent $317.48 in late July, right here, July, at Hooch Craft Cocktail Bar. So the campaign manager, right, he says he's trying to pass it off. He's like, we'll just pass it off. We'll just make it, you can already hear them in the office. Okay, I'm going to smooth it over. He's trying to throw blame on the clients, like she's out with clients and that's where they wanted to go. His legitimately
to the Hoochie bar.
Right, to the Hooch Craft Cocktails. Hooch, not Hoochie. The Hooch is booze. Hooch.
She's a Hoochie, though.
She's a Hoochie Coochie, yeah. So like he's giving like side eye here, right? So he says the clients wanted to go there, so she had to go there, kind of thing, by saying meeting with donors and covering their food and beverage costs at a popular local establishment of their choosing is a standard campaign procedure. The cost of this was listed as catering.
Well, absolutely it is. I would write that off as catering as well, but I don't think she was getting catered. It sounds like she's putting dollar bills in G-strings.
Absolutely. She was
she's
there by
the
herself.
Hoochie bar.
Yeah. So she subsequently broke up with Groping Hands Gallagher. That's his name. That's what I'm going to call him.
Yeah. $300 worth of hooch in a night.
How many times can we call her?
I can't drink $300 worth of hooch in a night.
No, God, no. I mean, I'd have to.
How do you drink $300 worth of hooch in a night if you're not giving ones to the Hoochie, the Hooch bar?
Queens. She's a horrible person. She's a hypocrite. So she broke up with Gallagher, the guy that she was at Beetlejuice with, because
she dumped him already. Yeah, that was.
It was conflict of interest because he has connections to the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
Swear. So she's the one that she pushed the groomer word
because she gave it up too soon at Beetlejuice.
My mom just used last Sunday.
He dumped her.
Yeah, probably, absolutely. I wouldn't doubt it.
Spin on it.
And she's also the one that said this publicly, and I quote: "Sending a message to all the drag queens out there: stay away from children in Colorado's 3rd district." Because she wants to come meet you at the bar to tip you.
I think that lady needs to stay away from children in Colorado's all the districts. She is the bad influence.
How about politics?
Are upstanding human beings, and she is not an upstanding human being.
Right.
No.
I don't know. I'm done. I don't understand anything anymore. I'm just, you know what I'm worried about? My house and my job. That's it. I can't worry about anybody else. It's scary out there. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm
wear my jogging pants and never leave again.
Yeah.
I don't know that I want to teabag her though. She's just dead. She's just kind of upside down in the teacup, just drowning in her own bullshit.
Yeah. She teabags herself.
Yeah.
She's a stamp like this. She just walks around and like mushroom stamps herself. You know?
Yeah, but like I just got a very good visual of just her walking like down a gauntlet of dicks.
Do you know who we are? Oh, she would love that. I'm sure.
Just would.
Just flopping her and flapping her in the face. Oh, she probably
that's what I was seeing.
Yeah. Oh, I was just smoking. I was vaping. Okay. We all saw you, ma'am. You were being recorded. Yes, everyone does know who you are, and they're recording you from their cell phones, you dumb bitch. Anyway, past her. I mean, we have beat her enough. bless her heart, may she find something else to do with her life because politics is not working. You cannot be Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman and try to be, I don't know, and be a Meryl Streep in.
She's trying to be Sally Field in Steel Magnolias, but she looking more like Weezer.
Yeah, definitely.
Or actually, more like that Saint Bernard that was losing all its hair.
Yeah, with all the slobber.
Yeah.
So next, teabagger number 3 is the state of Ohio.
Okay.
The lawmakers are trying to make an absurd abortion law.
Oh, yes. Yes.
We're going to talk about it here in a little bit. Right now, the law has been blocked by a federal judge. He has blocked it because it has no exceptions for rape or incest.
Or
And what
coitus
they have
interruptus.
done for your what is it called? Hermaphroditus erectus.
Coitus interruptus.
Insurrection. There's an insurrection yesterday. How many of you know that?
What's the insurrection? Anyone?
At the Capitol. We'll get into that a little later here too. Since our politician can't join us, I'll be a political announcer for today. How about that? Hi.
Excellent.
So right now,
And I'll be
no
Harry
incest,
Carey.
no exceptions for rape, incest, no exceptions, and this is what the law is. And anything past 6
Watch
weeks
that
of
Red Bull
pregnancy.
just go right down. Yeah, no, that's a problem.
Nobody knows they're pregnant at that time. Nobody.
Not
You don't know
unless
you're
they're
pregnant.
trying, and if you're going to get an abortion, you sure
Right.
shit ain't trying.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we can't let it pass, people. We can't. I have my own views on abortion. I don't think that people should just be able to go and have an abortion whenever they want. Just willy-nilly. You know, let me rephrase that. I don't think people
Abortion
should
is
be able
not birth control.
Right. I mean, you have an accident. Okay. All right.
But it's a necessary evil,
But in 3
unfortunately.
more weeks, don't go have an oops again. Because you can plug it, you can cover it, you can do all these
Coitus
things.
interruptus, yes, you can do a lot of things. You can,
pull
yes.
out, you can do the rhythm method, you can stand on your head, you can do all these things. You know what? Use a turkey baster and suck it out of you. I don't know. But
None
it's
of the
not
last 3 work for all of the young teens out there just starting to learn about birth control. Standing on
Yeah.
your head, turkey based and suction and
well, I mean, it's just
those don't actually work.
they don't work. They don't work for all of you out there.
Coitus interruptus works once in a while, but not often.
But yeah, see, Ashley, she
Yes.
said Isabella's a coitus interruptus child. For all of you just tuning in, that means pull out. It means interrupting sex. That large Marge just taught us about. And if you're just tuning in, look at our new Lots of Tea overlay. I love it. So so this goes on. You know that the federal judge has blocked this, right?
But is the federal judge a older white male
I
that
don't
is
know.
blocking this? No, blocking is good. Blocking is good. Like he's saying, no, we can't do this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
now you
So
can have
Ruth
abortion
Bader
in Ohio.
Ginsburg.
You can have abortion right now in Ohio.
You can.
But months ago you couldn't.
Okay.
He blocked it.
I'm in
here's
menopause.
the
It
thing,
doesn't
people.
affect me.
Here's the thing. This is what the lawmakers are trying to do here in Ohio. If you're an Ohioan, listen up. Remember, we already had issue 1. And we said vote no.
Yeah, this is where they fuck with you.
They made it an issue 1 that we need to vote yes.
Vote yes.
And
Right?
issue 2.
And they're screwing with people like me who don't
Right.
understand yes and no and politics.
Yes, me either. I have to ask people. Mary Lou
That's the
came in with her
point.
haircut tonight. And she said, I think she said that's what we do on 2 as well. I don't know what issue 2 is. Somebody look it up. I could be saying something wrong.
Issue 2 is weed.
Oh, weed. So we want to know on weed? A yes on weed and a yes on one on yes and 2.
Honestly, you vote however you want to vote.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody tell you how. but
I'm
don't
telling
let the government screw with you and trick you into not understanding the answer to the question. If you want to be voting a certain way, that's what they're doing, is they're trying to kind of get in there and kind of screw with your mind. So no, vote no on issue 1. Well, now vote yes on issue 1. That's not, nobody needs that.
And actually, we're going to pull it up right now. It was the for my closing thoughts, issue 1. So right here, vote yes or no. We don't know, right? On issue 1. So here's going to be explained to you all eventually. Does it have a second part to it? What the heck? Oh, here we go.
There you go.
So what is issue 1? I'm going to zoom in so that I can read this for all of you. Issue 1 relates to reproductive health care. What does it mean to vote yes? Which is what we're saying that we're voting. A yes vote supports amending. And what does that mean, Large Marge? Amending.
Adding to
the Ohio Constitution to restore the right to an abortion and support other reproductive health care such as miscarriage care, contraception, and fertility treatments. The right to stay pregnant would also be protected.
Absolutely.
What does it mean to vote no? A no vote opposes amending the Ohio Constitution. Opposes means no, don't do it. To establish the constitutional right to make and carry one's own reproductive decisions. This would allow the state to continue. Why are the lawmakers? Why are they all up in everybody's business all the time? You can't be gay. I don't get it. I really don't. Where did that go?
Listen, I have a shirt and it says regulate your, and then it has a chicken on it or a rooster, or in this case, cock. And when you can learn to regulate your freaking cock, you can regulate my vagina. And that's all there is to it.
Right.
So you vote yes on issue 1, because then I get to regulate my own shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Keep your dick in your pants while you're out there fondling little gay twinks on the side of the road. You senator bigots. This would allow the state to continue to create legislation to limit abortion and access to other reproductive health care. Is abortion legal in Ohio now? Ohio law bans abortion after 6 weeks of pregnancy when many won't even know they are pregnant, with no exceptions for rape or incest. A judge has temporarily blocked this ban, making abortion available in Ohio right now. This temporary block was challenged by the state of Ohio and is currently being reviewed by the Ohio Supreme Court. If they rule in favor of the state, abortion will be banned after 6 weeks. So stupid. What happens if issue 1 passes? Abortion would go back to being legal in the same way it was under the Supreme Court of the U.S. decision Roe versus Wade, where patients could receive abortions up until viability. Is that what this says? My eyes are like, woo. Viability.
So viability is, I believe, 28 weeks.
Of the fetus, okay. Around the end of the second trimester. So yeah. Access to miscarriage care, contraception, and fertility treatments, as well as the right to stay pregnant, would also be protected under this amendment. What happens if issue 1 does not pass? Laws around abortion and other reproductive health care would continue to be made by state government, including laws like the 6-week ban. How would issue 1 affect parents' rights? It wouldn't. There's nothing in the amendment, because that's where the Republicans are trying to, You know how it affects parents' rights? It lets you decide whether or not you want to be a parent. It lets you decide that you get to make a decision should be for your something children. That should have thought involved in it. Oh my God! Right. It wouldn't change anything. There is nothing in the amendment that changes Ohio laws around parental consent or anything else that would change state laws relating to parental rights. Would abortion be legal at any time in pregnancy? No, because people are saying, oh, they can do it like right before the baby's supposed to be born. No. The amendment maintains the standards set by the 1973 Supreme Court decision, Roe versus Wade, which prohibits abortion after viability, except in cases when the patient's life or physical health would be endangered
Correct.
by maintaining the pregnancy. In those
Correct.
instances only, determined by the patient's physician, the amendment would allow for abortion. Does this amendment include gender affirming care? It doesn't. Excuse me. A little piece of crust went down my throat. There's nothing in the amendment that it has
Just the tip.
anything to do with gender affirming care.
No, it has nothing to do with gender affirming care.
No. Just leave people alone. So,
Why if they even think that is even part of this?
I don't know. I have no idea.
So
Not a clue.
I will admit to the public that I will vote yes on issue 1.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because I believe that every life is worth something, and you look at these women who could lose their lives if they continue on with a pregnancy, as far as the miscarriage guidelines are right now. And
I'm about to take you on a whirlwind around your house right now on something. Because number 3 turns into number 4 right here.
What?
3A.
News
Right
anchor
here.
and managing editor Nora O'Donnell sat down with someone who's become a symbol of this
That's how I
debate.
found out about it.
That's Dr. Caitlin Bernard, who's an OBGYN in Indiana, who, according to state records obtained by CBS News, provided a medication abortion to a 10-year-old rape victim from neighboring Ohio. That state already bans most abortions after 6 weeks. Because of privacy laws, Dr. Bernard can't confirm this was her patient. But in her first TV interview, she spoke about what the end of Roe v. Wade means.
We're at a time in our country where people are starting to realize the impact of these anti-abortion laws. And now when it's finally become impossible for some people, I think people realize that that is actually not what they intended. That is not what they want for children, for women, to be put in these situations of life-threatening conditions, of traumatic pregnancies.
When your name was publicly attached to this case, the Attorney General of Indiana said he would investigate you. What was your reaction?
Yeah.
It's been really difficult.
Indiana's Attorney General Todd Rokita described you as an abortion activist acting as a doctor. How do you respond to that?
I'm a physician. I spent my entire life working to have this position, to be able to take care of patients every single day.
Did you at any point violate privacy laws?
No.
And have you failed to report any recent abortions?
No.
How would you describe how things have changed since the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade?
We're hearing stories all across the country of people who are in dire circumstances, complications of their pregnancies, or traumatic situations.
So she's still being attacked.
Well, I mean, of course she is. People don't really understand the prevalence of sexual assault in the state of Ohio. They don't understand the prevalence of incest in the state of Ohio, and how, yes, absolutely, a 10-year-old is going to be sexually assaulted in this state. I can't give you statistics right now on how frequently that happens.
Now that we know that we're in the top 5 for sex trafficking, that just came out today.
What Ohio needs to worry about is the fact that we are the only state in the United States that actually legalizes incest. You can actually marry any of your family members as long as they are not your parent.
Yeah.
We are the only state in the United States who has no laws against incest as far as who you can marry and who you can have sex with and all that kind of stuff. And sex is one thing, but we're gonna let the legal incest continue, but we're gonna push back on these medically necessary abortions.
If you vote no, then you think in your heart that this first time she was 9 when she was raped. She became pregnant the second time when she was 10. If you in your heart think that she needs to carry out that child and raise that child or give it up for adoption, you're out of your damn mind and you need to go somewhere else and live. You need to go in a mountain and live in a cave, because that is the most ignorant and stupid thing. You want to talk about child endangerment? You can kill a child by forcing them to have a baby. Their bodies aren't even designed for it yet. I mean,
well, and the fact of the matter is we already are living in the mountains and in a cave if you're going to force a 10-year-old to carry a child to term.
We're going to say that we're
when they're a
damaging
victim of sexual
because
assault.
We're reading them a book. Drag queens reading them a book. Oh, that's so damaging and so,
Right.
F
Right.
you, dudes. You know what I mean?
So I think
can't
the
imagine
doctor
that
in that
like-
case, though, I feel like the doctor in that case should teabag the state of Ohio. I kind of think she did. I like that.
Yeah, she kind of did. Well, and this all came over because my neighborhood watch thing. Are you on that little thing? Like,
Oh, your ring thing, yeah.
Like a neighborhood watch. Well, I got the announcement about the rapist being charged. Put him up. Psst.
I don't live in the same neighborhood as you.
Don't touch it. Gerson Fuentes, right here. See him?
Who's
That's
he?
the rapist of
What
the
did he do?
girl. Well, he got
Oh,
sentenced
that's
to
the
life.
rapist. Oh,
Well, guess who he is? It's the mother's.
that is from that 70s show?
No, it's the mother of the daughter's boyfriend. And guess what?
The mother? No, it's the daughter's.
Her 10-year-old daughter.
It's
and
her
said it never
stepdaddy.
Yeah.
It's her stepdad, essentially.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, yes.
The mother
Yeah.
said it never happened. Her daughter was lying.
Be surprised
I think
as
the daughter was
to
taken
how
away, but
frequently
her-
that is the response to that.
And
Mom's
the
gonna
only
pick
reason-
boyfriend all the time over children.
Oh yeah. Well, because she's
Why you-
stupid.
Should have to think about having kids, because if you're gonna pick boyfriend over your kid any
You know
day of
what
the week,
it
you
does?
should probably not be having children.
Right. And you have now caused this young lady. I mean, you can speak for it. I won't speak out of turn, but she's gonna have a hard time getting in a relationship, having sex. I mean, all these things are going to be at her, right? Essentially.
Yes. Oh, well, I mean, she had a hard road ahead of her for sure.
The reason why they know it's true is because she was bleeding.
Hmm.
The Children's Protective Services people that had her. Yeah. Don't get me started on those people either. Foster parents, because there's hundreds of them coming out now. They're getting arrested because they're all part of the sex trafficking. Watch your neighbors who you've watched get all this money, thousands and thousands of dollars through the years. Yeah, that's why. It wasn't because they loved kids. Mm-mm.
So,
I mean, some of
was
them
it
did.
the
Some of
last
them did.
teabagger? Because that one kind of fired me up, even though you can't see it on my face.
Yep, that was the last one.
We need to fill the tea bags with some
And
cannonballs
then
and
it-
drop
because
some
right now-
big
and
brass balls on the state of Ohio right now.
So Ohio, I mean, the mother didn't even take her. The mother wasn't the one that took her over there.
Of course not.
No, she was
Nothing
done.
happened.
She was already taken away from these people. But now, in full circle, Ohio is now trying to sue this doctor. Like, how ignorant are you? Who's the one that does that? Who decides that? Can we go find them and have a little sit down with them? Can we bring them on the show?
Why are they even allowed to sue the doctor?
How can you sue a doctor for saving a child's life? Our country, I'm telling you what, people.
Well, Lord knows you can't sue a doctor for fucking things up, but you can sue them for saving a life. Yes,
Yeah.
that's accurate.
gonna
Welcome
sue
to
away.
America. Welcome to the state of Ohio. Thank you very much.
Mother's even been charged. Has she even been charged with anything? Does anyone know?
There's nothing they can charge her with. Medical neglect.
Well, lying.
But in the state of
What is
Ohio,
that called?
you can't get charged with lying.
Not lying, but what is it called?
Like perjury?
Mm,
No, there's nothing they could charge that mom
Oh,
with.
right.
That's the
Yeah,
problem with
they're-
the legal system. Is that the mom gets off scot-free, goes out and has 20 more babies with
Yeah.
the guy that got,
yeah,
arrested
he's
for
gone.
raping
Yeah, the neighbor's kids.
there's
yeah.
conjugal visits. Yeah, you know what I mean? You see that shit all the time.
And who
I
even
do. Maybe
knows,
you
like,
don't.
what was child by him, but she can't have kids anymore. That's how warped people are these days. It's disgusting. Took him. I mean, we obviously
Drop
know.
some tea bags on the state of Ohio today.
Yeah,
Actually, I feel like the person that
Ohio.
needs tea bagged is whoever's suing that doctor for performing her duties.
That's what I'm saying. And anybody who thinks that it is okay to vote no or decided to create issue one for people to vote
you
no
go.
against.
Yeah.
Is disgusting. That you would I understand you may have beliefs. Like I said, I don't think it's a contraceptive, but if you are going to put a child who people get raped all the time, Marge, right? In a couple of weeks, we're going to have a Shannon Farmer, the rape crisis here counselor. We have counseling centers because people get raped, men, women, children, and you're going to deny a child the ability to not have to raise a child or give it up for adoption, go through the childbirth. They can't go through childbirth.
I mean, let alone think about the child's life. You've all seen Law and Order SVU, knowing they were Olivia Benson. She walks around knowing she is a product of a rape her whole entire life, and it screws with her on that show. It's a very, shitty example, but it's an example of not only what the 10-year-old has to deal with, what the child that would be born would have to have dealt with.
Well, right. I mean, it's just...
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Are we going to a commercial break so I can fix my Joker makeup?
We're going to go to a commercial break so I can have a cigarette because... throw something across the room.
We're all fired up.
I am all fired up. I hope everybody else is fired up and that you're throwing tea bags at people. I mean, at your TV or something. I don't know. We should all wear tea bags when we go to vote.
I got one. Well, to Becky Beeman, I have a whole giant excess stash of potato sacks. So if you need to make yourself a tea bag, go for it. I'm wearing a pearl necklace in honor of RGB.
We'll be right back after this.
Are you and your friends looking for something fun to do this New Year's Eve? Then join Ashtabula Pride Incorporated's very first annual Drag in the New Year. With their hostess, Mona Lotz, and co-hostess, that red-headed bearded dingbat, Gingerella. They'll be joined by Daniel Vasquez, Kiana Diamond, Jared Jameson. Tickets are on sale now at www.ashtabulapride.org. Don't miss the first annual Drag in the New Year, sponsored by Ashtabula Pride Incorporated.
Hey everyone, it's Mona Lotz. Everyone's always asking me, where do I get my necklaces from? Well, that answer is Team BFF from Paparazzi. That's right, Team BFF. Look them up on Facebook. It's easy, Team BFF from Paparazzi.
Oh my god, you guys. I just thought that I was hitting the video button, but I hit the take a picture button, and we're gonna look at this is what my picture looks like right here. But anyway, listen. Earlier I took 2 of these gummies. Oh. Okay. Alright, they were delicious. Oh my god. Alright, bye.
guest. Woo! Does anybody have any questions for us? Our special guest is not going to be joining us. He had technical issues out in California, so he's not going to be joining us. Be ready. Like the Bible says, be ready in and out of season. The look on your face, you're like,
what? What's wrong with my lipstick tonight? It's driving me
I don't
nuts.
know. You're like this. Who's that? Who's got that lip? So do you have some questions for us before we end the show? We're gonna do our. I'm gonna talk about Larry Azevado real quick. He actually pulled out of the candidate as a candidate this week, and he he had a great message, like what's missing in American government. That was his thing, MIA. But he came from he was born in 1967 in Dos Palos, California. Growing up in a single-parent household, his mother raised him and his two brothers. She was a hardworking woman who bought and sold animals at local auctions to make a living and put them through school. They worked alongside her before and after school, and they were trained and showed brown Swiss cattle at local fairs, and they were members of the 4-H and FFA. It's a lot.
I don't do wildlife.
I know. I mean, cattle.
I don't do wild animals. I barely do indoor domesticated animals.
I mean, I love the
Not
smell
cattle.
of horse, but I love working with horses. That's about it.
No, I don't do that either.
I had a
Bucked off a horse. Got
What?
bucked off a horse. Got sexually assaulted by a manatee, and I got trapped in a turkey pen when I was a very small child. I don't do wild animals. They
You
like
got molested by a
me. I got sexually assaulted by a manatee. It goosed me. To which I then yelled a tremendous amount of obscenities as I ran in the water for the boat, screaming the F word. And the lady goes, "You need to stop because he's right underneath you and he's coming for you." And I was like, I can't effing stop. I'm in fight or flight mode. And this guy just went, and I was like, stop it, get me out of here. It was like a giant sea potato. It was the thing I was most excited to do in Florida was swim with the manatees. I was in that water for less than 3 minutes and then one goosed me, and it booped my butthole, and I was like, I got to get out of here. Get me out of here right now. It booped my butthole.
Maybe you should have, maybe you should have sunned it before you went in there.
It's my pheromones. Wildlife has a thing for me.
Oh.
They like me. I got peed on by a dog at the groomers the other day. It wasn't even my dog. Didn't even know it was happening until it happened. I think he was just marking his territory. Yeah. Wildlife. Me and wildlife. No.
Yeah. Get a stuffed animal.
I do.
So later on, like he learned from his grandparents all these things, and then he decided later on he represents what is missing in America right now, an administration with a legislative agenda focused on our values and interests. His plan was about moving people forward, inclusion, and finding solutions that work for all. To achieve this, we need the correct legislative agenda to match today's problems. And
wonderful platform.
Yeah, beautiful. But the problems,
absolutely.
I mean, God is really the only one that can fix any of these problems that we've got in our country, because around the world, people just be ready for everything. There are more illegal aliens in our country right now than the whole state of New York.
As there should be. It's the melting pot. Boy, that's sweet. We're all illegal aliens. Asshat.
Yeah, right there. We have any questions?
We're just legal.
Dragon the New Year. We have tickets up for sale. Dragon the New Year with me and Gingerella and Daniel Vasquez, Kiana Diamond, and Jared Jameson. It's gonna be.
Oh my gosh! I'm so excited for this event. I have the best dress, and I'm gonna need postpartum Spanx to fit into it, but I'm wearing it.
Let's see. I have a really cute dress too that I have to fix to make it fit me completely.
I hope it's homemade and like handcrafted and original, because if we show up in the same outfit at Dragon the New Year, I'm gonna cry.
You want it? I can show you it, and then you can let me know. Yeah. It's the one with the feather on the bottom of the sleeves.
Mine does not have feathers.
Right there in the.
Are you going to be a bird?
No.
Are you going to boot my butthole like a bird in wildlife?
Huh? I'm gonna chase you around. If my cousin, look at Brian. Hey, love that. You love my hair or her hair?
Oh, your hair. My hair is just Fiona.
But my cousin Brian, that's right there, he is petrified of birds, and they find him.
They find me
They get
too.
in the house with them in his sunroom and everything. Yeah, Brian.
Oh, yeah.
Angel gave me this hair. Isn't it cute?
No
I
birds.
have to wear a hat because if I don't wear a hat, I look like Ozzy Osbourne. So here is.
Oh.
Can you even?
That's
Bottom.
That
It's
is
just
perfect.
Size. Someone gave it to me. It's not my complete size yet. I'll starve myself till then. That's going to be one of. I don't know what I'm doing in it yet.
I got postpartum Spanx. They've got an extra belt on them. Tuck in the gunt because otherwise I look like an apple dropped in the bottom of a tube sock. Because my front belly is the same size and in the same spot as my butt. So it's just like a giant round apple in a tube sock. It's real bad. So I got some nice Spanx to tuck the front in and make the butt bounce.
And then just, you know what? Wear corset to get the rest of it and make it bigger boobs than you already have and call it a night. And you know what? Be you. Come as
lovely.
You want. I'm a postpartum spank.
I am a postpartum spank. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah. We're early tonight. We're done early because we didn't have a guest.
It's okay. I have to go eat tacos.
I am digging this hair. I would have to wear it with this hat, though. I cannot do. I look like Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, you can find. You know what you need to do is you need to pull it down in the front further.
Well, that doesn't make a difference.
Yank her down. And then put a. There you go.
Now you guys think that looks pretty?
Does look like Ozzy Osbourne. It's beautiful. You could just do a fascinator. Just do something like this little hat. It's not actually a hat. It's just.
I look like Morticia and Ozzy Osbourne had a child.
That's not a bad thing though. That's kind of hot. I'm in a goth.
Sharon's hotter than Morticia.
Sharon's beautiful.
She's a little.
So we're ending the show early today. All right, that sounds fine to me. I'm tired and I need tacos.
Did you make tacos?
Oh no, I bought tacos. I don't cook.
You don't cook?
No.
Does anyone in your house cook?
No, I mean I do, but all the smoke alarms go off, so you know.
Cooked. I gotta come over to your house, and we gotta dig. For
Angel came over to my house last weekend and took fall photo shoots.
I know. I'm excited to see them. Did I get one?
I am too.
You're gonna send them out as Christmas cards?
Me and Olivia.
Oh,
me and Olivia. Oh, yes. It was chosen family.
I love it. We need to do a Christmas card.
Hell yeah, we do. I have a corset for that. Okay.
I was thinking about doing a Christmas album too of just traditional free rights. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what time allows. Love you. Wait.
I love you too. Good night. Wow.
She's the co-hostess with more personality than wigs. Give it up for Large Marge.
Love it. And then I didn't play this one.
That's awesome.
Here's one more. I didn't play it tonight. I didn't have a chance. Welcome to Lots of Tea, where we don't give a damn about your feelings.
That's so wonderful coming from a therapist. Well, nice. But not a therapist tonight. I'm the VP of Uranus. All right. I will see you later.
I love you.
Bye.
And that wraps it up for tonight, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. What? We got to do a BFF and we got to do our Mona Boner. What? Go ahead. What's the hashtag BFF? Here we go. Who's going to be the winner? Chicken dinner for your necklaces. Why is it just the two of you?
I don't know.
There was a whole bunch of people. Something's not right. We're gonna do that again. Everybody do it right now. Hashtag BFF. Put it up. I want to see this thing. Ashley, will you report this? Because we did exactly what they told us to do. And it did not work.
Retype.
Because everybody that's on here right now is on Facebook. There's not one YouTuber watching. Wait. Oh, that's just replying from me. Yeah, everyone's from Facebook land. Hashtag BFF, everyone. Hashtag BFF. Da-da-ba. All lowercase, yes. All lowercase. Jevin, Juditha. Brian, you gonna do it? Hashtag BFF for the win. Listen how, like they're watching it upstairs, listen how off it is.
It's way off.
Way, it's crazy.
I'm watching on my phone.
I don't know how people have long hair. Like, I would have the skinniest hands because that's all I do the whole time. Why do you guys do it? No wonder you wear it on top of your head. Brian, are you doing hashtag BFF? Are you still in here with us? There's Pam. All right, whatever. Do it. Brian loses. And then we're going to do... No, we're not going to do it with Mono March. Do we want to do Mono March? Everyone in here has it. No.
I got all 5 now.
This is so weird. So what did you do it right before then? But that's not how they taught us on that. I'm gonna go back and watch that. Dude, I thought she's back from the dead. Not really the dead, but she was like babysitting for months. Good to have her back. You winner chicken dinner of some cute jewelry. Congratulations.
I'm not worried about them.
And we're gonna do a little Mona merch. Let's everybody do hashtag issue 1 with the number 1. Issue the number 1. I miss you too, Pam. I won't see you until Christmas. No.
December 1st?
Something like that.
Is it the second?
Hashtag issue 1. No number sign. Just hashtag issue 1. Juditha, you have hashtag issue hashtag 1. Take that hashtag out.
Take that number off before the 1.
Hashtag issue 1 Cleveland. I don't know why I wasn't a jingle bells or jingle. Oh God. We all have it now? Okay, there we go. Don't beat on it. I may have someone watch my bar. Don't. No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
Oh my God. Don't beat on it. I may have someone watch my bar. What does that mean?
She's running another bar.
Don't beat on what?
Don't bet on it.
Oh, bet. I was like, what am I beating? Okay, here we go. Who's going to be the winner of the Beaver Will?
My name's in for Brian.
Oh, is it? Pam, pretty soon, you're going to have everything.
All right.
Play our little, do we have their intro for this?
No?
Yeah. I tried a second.
Oh, look at you guys have that.
All messed up.
Look, I fixed it to a point.
We're going to have to fix this. We're working on it.
She has everything. She has you for a friend.
Oh,
that was nice.
Are you ready? Get you on the board here. That's what we like to start everyone. Make it fair.
Oh, baby.
Chewy just had a nervous breakdown.
Green.
Green. Donate to M&Ms.
In a
They
minute.
make you horny.
Oh,
And then they made a green M&M a woman.
it's.
I think it's like
I don't know. We're
She's
gonna
got
try
a big
that.
Oh, I'll find one.
whatever she wants.
Well, if does she want a shirt? Because I'm about to place an order as soon as
Yeah,
you
Oh,
make my new one.
$14 shirts.
I'll buy it.
Get her a green one.
Okay, what size?
Size mother.
You want a mono cartoon? Surprise me. Surprise you with the size?
No.
I need the size.
Sure. Extra large.
2X. You lied.
I was close.
What color?
She likes them big.
Black.
Okay, well, there's
No, we're not gonna get her black. She
Mine's
says
black.
surprise her.
Mine's black.
I'll pick it out.
She has the cartoon one.
She does?
Yeah. She wore it on my birthday. No, she wore it to Pride.
I got it.
What?
We're gonna surprise her.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. It was great seeing you. I missed it. Who was the biggest teabagger? The lawmakers in Ohio, and the mother and the boyfriend that made the 2-year-old. Everybody. They were all. Ohio is nothing but a big cesspool of teabag,
Except us.
mushroom stamped individuals today. Thanks to the Lotz show. We love you all, and thank you for tuning in. If you've heard rumors about me, they're not true. Some of them might be, but not all of them. If you didn't hear any rumors about me, nothing's going on. But no, love you all so much, and we will see you hopefully in Medina and Christmas show in Mansfield, and then we have our drag in the New Year with me, Daniel Vasquez, Kiana Diamond, and my co-host is Gingerella, and the manliest, sexiest, Ashley's favorite hunka bunka, Jared Jameson. We'll all be there on New Year's Eve celebrating for Pride, Ashtabula. We are excited. I went down to Bridge Street today and we mapped out we can get like 160 vendors down there without overdoing it. That's just kind of like making it a little stress-free, plus food vendors on top of that. So make sure that you're marking your calendars for June 15th from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. Bridge Street, Ashtabula. It is going to be a phenomenal time. We've got a lot going on planned for that and Dragon the New Year. If you don't want to come to Dragon the New Year, buy a ticket for someone that can't. I have someone actually that's going to do that, Mary Lou, who she said she would do that because she hates going out on New Year's Eve. Some people do. They want to stay home. So maybe you want to bless somebody with a ticket, do that because it is helping us be able to bring Pride. We can't do it on our own with our own money. It's just it's astronomical. This is a nonprofit organization that we have founded and to bring this wonderful thing for our community here in Ashtabula and for the state of Ohio. Always remember to love each other, give good juju, as Juditha would say, and just bless people as you can. And if they hurt your feelings, punch them in the throat. No, I'm just kidding. That's all we have for tonight. We have next show, which is in 2 weeks, right? November 2nd. Is it 2nd or the 5th? November 2nd, we have Todd, the writer of all of the drag books, which I'm assuming he has written the most, 31 books about drag entertainment throughout the years, even one that dedicated to all those that have passed. One day my name will be in that book. But until then, I'm in the other ones, and we're excited to have him. And then the 2 weeks after that will be Shannon Farmer with the Cleveland Rape Crisis Center. So we're excited to have her too to talk about this, how to get through this trauma of being raped and how to be a survivor of it. So share the word. We are still looking for sponsors. My wallet's getting thin. So we're still looking for some sponsors to help bring this broadcast out to others. And we have a great lineup coming in the first of the year. So lots of love to all of you. And we will see you in 2 weeks for Lots of Tea with Mona here on Facebook and YouTube. Good night. Are you or someone that you know contemplating suicide, or perhaps planning to harm someone else? Or are you organizing a mass shooting? If so, please reach out for help at the nationwide hotline, the helpline at 988. That's right, you just have to dial 988 and a counselor will assist you in the help that you need. Call 988 now. Are you a victim of child abuse or know someone who is? Please notify someone at 1-800-for-a-child. Save a life. Make a change. Or are you or someone you love a victim of domestic violence? Call the people at the domestic abuse hotline at 800-799-SAFE. That's 800-799-7233.